Welcome. Fucking Throw the Lob podcast, man. You already know what it is. I'm here, special guest today. Special guest, bro. This is like the first episode, so you know, I had to come through with not only a special guest, but a homie, you know, someone I know. Someone putting great music, you know, that different vibe out there. You know, he make a whole bunch of noises over there. One time for Newlove, you know.
Yes. Yo, my name is Newlove. Add your catcher, artist name. I go by Newlove.
Yup.
Yeah.
How you doing, bro?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm chilling, man. So normally, and I don't have it set up because this is the first one, normally start the show with a segment called Gas My Stats. So what I'm going to normally do, and I'm going to say this for the future so everybody knows going forward, I'm going to have on this TV here, so we got this TV, and let me just clap one time because I forgot to sync the audio. We might have to cut that out, but anyway. No, yeah, that's all good. But yeah, we're going to have on the TV, I'm going to have pull up your IG.
Okay.
And then we're going to go through the pictures. But right now, since I don't have that set up, I figure I just pull it up on my phone. And then I'll edit it in on the video capture. But bro, I'm thinking right away, my favorite picture.
Photos of me?
I'm on your IG.
Oh, that's crazy. Okay.
I mean, to be honest, a lot of this stuff was videos that we did together when I look at the first couple posts. But I still think this is my favorite picture still.
Oh, yes.
That was hard, bro.
The classic Halloween costume, bro. I'm telling you, that was costume of the year, man. I'm telling you,
that was actually really good. I can't even lie.
My idea.
That was you?
That was all me.
Yeah.
Because I always, every time I see Asian girls, it'd be like, yo, Soo Young this and shit like that. So I'm just like, yo, I'm with an Asian girl. It's like, hold up, let me try to do this shit.
It makes sense. It's like the same thing as you're going with your boy. I think I did that with my friend just when I was a kid, Jackie Chan,
exactly.
Chris Tucker shit, you know what I mean? So this shit makes sense 100%. Although I don't even know how happy she looks to be in this picture, bro.
Chill out. She was supposed to do the Soo Young face. Come on.
Oh, is that the Soo Young face?
Bro.
Oh, okay,
next picture. Come on, man.
Yeah. Okay, it makes sense. Yeah, we might have to ask her about that still. But
yeah, you can ask her. Nah, she was happy. She was loving it.
Honestly, I need to step on my goddamn Halloween game, bro. I think, and there's another thing. I think these are coming out around that time. I think I want to release, if I can, you know, we'll find out. You guys will find out. You guys will know. I want to release on Halloween. That'd be the first one comes out. I'm going to pre-record, right?
Okay.
So if it's out and I succeeded, if not, you already know what it is. Just expect this type of laziness and procrastination from this podcast. It's going to happen. But anyway, yeah, man, for the people that don't know you, musically and stuff, where, I mean, I kind of know, but for you, where did that all start?
So that started with growing up. I was the youngest one and with 5 brothers, all brothers, no sisters. So growing up, all I heard was rap, you know, from literally young Lil Wayne when he was on Hot Boys, from Hove, from
of course it's Lil
Kanye.
Wayne. Wait, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but let's just stop there and let's just talk Lil Wayne for 2 seconds because.
All right, let's see. Tell me what you got.
This guy, okay. I love his new album, pieces of it. To me, a little too long. Just for me, Chris Brown's album, a little bit too long. I don't need 25 songs, bro. I got places to be.
So the thing about that, the album to me when it first came out, because man, people were going crazy. Codeine Wayne's voice was changing and stuff like that. And people were just so pissed. Bro, it's not the Wayne we know, you know. So we're okay, Birdman's holding Wayne hostage from releasing all these albums and stuff like that, you know. So maybe that's why he's giving us this type of weird Wayne. Yeah. But when he got away from that contract and won the lawsuit, whatever, that's when he released that album.
Did he actually win the lawsuit?
Yeah, he won that.
I swear I missed all that shit.
That's some reason. If Tiger's pissed off because Tiger's still trying to get his money.
Tiger's still on that shit?
Tiger's trying to get his money from Birdman still.
I'm about to come back to you. Tiger went crazy on that
he's
comeback.
On a heavy comeback, bro. It's the most slept and underrated rapper and flow. 100%.
Wow.
To me, he's top 5 flows of all time. I don't care. Top 5. But anyways.
And you're just going to nod your head like it's cool, bro?
Top 5 flows. I'm telling you this right now, bro. Nah, bro. You listen.
Bro, I know you just met him, but bro, chill out, bro.
Mixtape Tiger, bro.
Yeah.
The way he's taking syllables and bouncing it around it's like how Hove used to do
Like
it.
like what on Rack City?
No, not Rack City. Listen to the track, like a couple of proper tracks that he has, like in this thing.
Yeah.
It's the way he just grabs the words and like it's like he's dribbling. And it's like one of the most amazing flows you hear in the ear. You're just like, God damn, like
I mean,
that's something I always wanted to do.
It again. Top 5?
To me, it's top 5, 100%.
That's pretty high.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, all I was saying, like, I wanted to bring up Lil Wayne and interrupt you just because, like, when we talk about Lil Wayne, like the OG tapes, bro, like, not that many people actually like know like the OG project. So like, I had to respect you for that and just shout that out real quick. To be honest, I'm not even like that up on them. To be honest.
Nah, listen, I wasn't up on them until like my brothers put me on. I still remember that first track they put me on. It was like a Lil Wayne freestyle, and I was like, God damn, you know. And then it's like every time Lil Wayne dropped a track, everyone will run to the computer. Yeah, we're just chilling together, listening. We're just wilding. Like, oh god damn, Wayne's hot. He's snapping right now.
Remember when it used to be like when a YouTube video, like a music video dropped, like that rush to the video was crazy.
You have to get there on time, bro. You have to memorize the words. You got to be known. Like, you know what I mean? That's all it was. But now it's just like, yeah, whatever.
I just thought of something, man.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, whatever.
Bro, like, all right. I don't even know how this is going to sound, but I'm just going to say this shit. Have you, back when you first started listening to rap, I'm just saying when like you're a kid, when you were listening to the lyrics, when you were memorizing the lyrics, did you just listen to the songs and memorize the lyrics, or did you ever print out lyrics?
Oh, bro, I didn't print out lyrics, but I'm on like azlyrics.com.
Okay, gotcha.
Whatever those other sites, and I'm like, it's like karaoke to me. You know, I fuck up on the word, I get pissed off.
You know,
until I get sick of the song, that I don't listen to it again because I know the whole lyrics and everything. Bro, that was me.
I literally was the kid. I used to print the joints out, bro. Like low key, I had to, bro. For me, I was a kid like rap. Like my mom was really into classical. So like that's the only shit I listened to for like a time, and then one day I think me and my dad were listening to, I think it was Biggie. I think that's why, his flow crazy. So it was like, I think with that was like, okay, now I started listening to rap, but I was so behind that I was like stuffing this I would print out all the lyrics, stuff them up into like a little square, put them in my pocket, and then on the school bus and stuff. Go crazy. What you got there? Oh man, I don't know.
So you forcing that one, bro. Just come on, man.
I was a force.
That's crazy.
But anyway, back to what we were saying before. So, do your brothers, whatever. Because for the people who, I don't know if people know me, whatever, we've been working on like video stuff for a while. So like when you release music, we do like promo videos and stuff like that. Yeah. So I've been doing that for a while. And that was through like Keenan, who's a close friend. Keenan's gonna be on the show at some point.
Hey, shout out Keenan. Shout
out Keenan. But like, what was going on like right before then? Because for me, that's like the foggy area.
Like, what do you mean right before? Like sorry.
So you started doing music because of your brothers, then like, so you started when you were a kid, or?
Yeah, I started like I'll say 11.
Oh, okay, that's pretty young.
Like 11, so. That's when I started like writing and stuff like that. Yeah. I remember, I think I wrote my first track and recorded it with my fourth brother. Like literally in a room we did it. It was so funny. If I could find a track, I'll send it to you so you can listen to it. Okay. The vocals were nice.
Remember Eddie lyrics?
No, I need to listen to the track. Bro. I can remember. But it was classic. It was
remember the first rap I ever wrote. It was me and my boy Ezekiel. Shouts out to Ezekiel. Oh, you met him.
Ezekiel.
Remember we shot the video that never came out? And the actor guy?
Oh.
Yeah. So we went to school from time.
Okay.
And we wrote this song. It's called Like Dimes or something like that.
Easy.
And he, Ezekiel back in the day, he was okay. Like he stopped now. So I don't know. Ezekiel, I'm not trying to hate. I haven't heard anything about him.
He's taking full shots at you.
You know, the streets are sleeping, bro. You got to do something for him. But like, he made the chorus and everything. And like, he made everything. His verse was good. All he needed was one verse from me. And like, I remember the chorus was actually is like, "Wanna rock like shine like dimes, stand love for love." Man, maybe it wasn't that nice, bro. Maybe it wasn't that nice.
I don't think it is,
bro. I remember I came to school the next day. Look, I like he was like, "All right, let's do the song." So we start rapping. He does his verse. Chorus comes. It's my turn. I start rapping about some shit. All I remember is I said something about bologna sandwich or something.
It's like chocolate drop rapper, bro. You always think about food, goddamn.
Bro, I thought it was so far until I see the look on his face, bro. Oh my god.
He looked at you disgusted. I was like, bro.
It was so bad.
Damn.
It was so bad. But yeah, anyway, all right, because we keep getting off track. So 11, You're doing the music thing. You just
Yeah,
started.
so 11, like I just started because like I was like whatever, you know, let me just write a track for fun. Like I'm 11 years old. I'm not really doing much, but going outside, playing some basketball, go back home, you know.
Yeah, he's probably
And also seeing like the influence from my older brothers when they were rapping. They had like a little booth downstairs in the basement, and
that's not the same house you're living at now, right?
No, way different house, you know. But these guys are rapping, they'll bring their boys. So just being in that whole environment of like always hearing rap, people rapping and stuff like that, memorizing lyrics, you know, just trying to like not knowing like it's really helping out my skill at the end of the day, you know. So it was pretty cool, like just being in that whole environment, things like that, and yeah.
Or so take it. So that's that, and then you're releasing songs like kind of as you go. Like I'm trying to connect the dots. So from around that time to like when I met you, you're like kind of releasing songs here and there.
Yes, I was. That's when I started working with Mixed by OTR, and like we started like we're like, yo, let's make like a little group thing, and it was called OTR, and that stands for On the Rise, you know. So like,
got you.
I remember that. I was fucked up. I remember I was off Molly that one time. I'll be honest with you. This is a story about this one. This one I was like a little class clown in high school, and like I said, fuck man, why am I in school, man? This is boring. Nah, I want to make people laugh. So I start pissing off people, pissing off the teacher. Everyone's dying. Newlove, go to the office, blah blah blah. I was like, whatever, okay. So I'm in the office. I'm just doing some shit, you know. I'm drawing. So I do like an O. Next I did a T, then an R. I just kept on doing it.
So you came up with the OTR.
Yeah, next I started doing it for Star and stuff like that. Next I was like, damn, OTR. I started thinking, what could it be? You know, next to like On the Rise, you know, because with a star going on the rise to be something amazing, you know. And when you keep on going on the rise, you still want to continue to go on the rise and never come down and fall, you know. So that's where I got it from.
Damn.
But yeah,
okay.
A little side story there.
But like, so you're a class clown. You never thought about doing comedy?
No, as much as like, bro, I'll be honest with you. When the attention is there, bro, I soak it in. I love it.
Yeah, no, bro. But, trust me, I know.
But to be like a stand-up comedian, like seeing my brother doing it and stuff like that. Shout out Adam.
Adam. He's coming on the podcast soon.
Yeah, he's funny.
He's jokes.
It was just different for me. I think I just like making people laugh from like
just naturally,
naturally,
just
like
kicking it with people. Yeah,
that's where it comes from.
Yeah, because honestly, like even when we shot what video was that? When we did the
first ever video. Or like that we ever shot together?
No. It was the comedy like skit for sex.
Oh yeah.
Like even in then, like there's some moments where it's like, okay, like, you know, I do comedy, like obviously I can see if someone has the chops or not, basically, you know, like timing and all that shit. I'm like, he could do this if he wanted to. I just like, I don't know if that's something you want to do. Yeah,
like I don't know. It's like like doing skit. I would love to do skits because I always wanted to do acting. My first thing, I never
you did.
I'll be honest, music was never my thing. Like it was, but like I fell in love with acting. I feel like just seeing someone act and like portraying another character.
Have you done any shit?
I was in high school, like one of those high school things. I forget the name of it. I was like some old man and stuff like that.
You probably get all the pussy back then.
I was not getting no pussy at all, guys. That's not the route, bro. You got to be a drummer, bro. That's where the money
God, bro. Yeah, but anyway, freaking. What I was gonna say about the comedy shit with stand up, like, because like I said, I've done some. Like I've talked to Adam, because Adam's actually doing it. Like he was doing it like a little bit at first, but now he's actually like doing his thing. It's a different animal, bro, because it's like you can have the same set that you write that kills one night, and then depending on the audience, doesn't kill the next night.
That's the thing. Like, and like, so I remember I was giving some tips about that too. I was like, bro, be honest, man. Them white crowds is not it for niggas, bro. Like, these guys need to know that. It's like you have to. It's either you have to be an ignorant nigga when you get up there. Like you can't make white people laugh by doing white jokes when you're not. When you're not white, you're not. You know, that black culture. I think our black culture is just so powerful to expose it to the white folks and like let them be like, God damn, these niggas are actually hilarious. You know what I mean? So it's like, yo, like I always tell them, like, don't forget where you're from. Don't forget like that. At the end of the day, you're black, bro, and like be proud of it. Like,
don't try and switch up, because especially there's like the majority of the comedians are white. Yeah. So like. Especially because, like, who are you going to hang around when you're at the comedy place or whatever? Like, at the show, you're going to hang out with other comedians. So, like, you try and, like, I've tried to fit in with some of their jokes, and it's like,
me, that's thing. I don't know how people will hang out with them, bro, because some of these guys are not funny, bro. Like, I thought before he's like, yo, like, I'll be going there just to hunt, like, just to eat, you know? Like, I'm taking this guy out today, bro. I'm about to be the #1 star,
well, like,
you know?
It is open mic, so you're going to have some, you know, shitty people. You're going to have some good people.
Man, if I say, bro, it's bad. Yeah. Bro. You know that, too. It's bad.
No. There's one in particular where, like, Oh, she was so bad. And I can't even expose because I tried to just say like yeah, I can't even expose just in case she listens, you know? Brand new podcast, but just in case she listens. There was she did this one like bit, and I'm like, oh yo, this is so bad. So I go to another comedy show, and I'm like, this person was asking me how was the last show. And I'm like, yo, this one girl, she did this bit. I started saying like two words of a sentence of the bit, and the dude was like, bro, I know exactly who you're talking about. She's been doing it for years. I'm like, bro, for years? With some horrible, that shit was garbage, bro.
But how you gonna expose, bro? She gonna listen now.
I'm gonna bleep that part out.
Yeah, that's crazy. Nah, but like, yeah, Adam was saying the same thing. Like, he went there. He's like, bro, this guy's been doing the same set for the last 6 years, bro. I'm like, I don't know why,
bro. It's tough, man.
It's crazy. It's not my. I'll never. Yeah. I would love to do one, maybe one day, but like.
Yeah, bro. What didn't you do? Like people had their. What did people nightclub have? They had.
No, people had like Wildin' Out, like a Wildin' Out special. So it's like they were trying to like, you know.
Did you do that or did you just like?
No, I was in that one. It was fun. Like doing like Wildin' Out. That's like one of my favorite like shows to actually watch and just laugh. To be on. Ooh,
yeah. I didn't even really take that in. That'd be crazy to be on.
Imagine being on there, but like you got to come proper. Like you can't mess up. You know what I mean? Because like, damn.
Because I'm pretty sure they record like a shit ton and then cut it down.
Yeah, they cut it down. Yeah, for sure,
bro. Like, yeah, I'm sure. Crazy. Yeah, I'm just already feeling it. Like, I'm feeling a joke not hit. Yeah, like I'm feeling it like it already happened to me.
Like, you know, you're saying a joke and people just like pom pom. Like, it's not it, bro. You think, God damn, man.
Yeah, it's just fucking ass. But anyway, back once again. I mean, at this point, this is probably what the podcast is just going to be. Eventually getting through
a full convo, man.
You know, eventually getting through this story. So then, okay, so yeah, rapping wasn't your first love. But then another thing, because it's like the sound that like your brothers were listening to before, because I've heard their stuff, the stuff before. That's like your sound's different. So like, how do we get from that to like more of a? I don't even know what to call your style. Bro.
Like to be honest, man, like. There'll be days when it's like, bro, I love like rap and hip hop, and there's days it's like, bro, I can't stand it, bro. It pisses me off. I hate it. Then there'll be days where like I'll go like a full week or 2 weeks just listening to pop music, bro, on some real shit. Like I'll listen to pop music for like 2 weeks.
When we talking pop, we talking like Miley Cyrus. Like what do we?
Like just like the popular music that's on the radio. Like what's really getting the place, and like why is it getting the place? You know what I mean? It's like one thing I used to do when I was like about, I believe 18 years old. I always trying to figure out every time I'll go on Snapchat, people will be partying and things like that on a Friday, Saturday night. And I'm always looking like, why do these guys like this music? You know,
this? Yeah,
why? You know, and why? And that's always my number one thing is I tell people this like every time. It's like when you're making music, it's like you gotta also consider like the people who are gonna be listening to your music as well, and like why do they like it? You know, why is it so catchy and things like that, right? So it's like that's why I started listening to pop more and trying to like actually take the pop track and like break it down to see why is it so catchy, why is it so popular and stuff like that.
You know, I think another thing too, like at some point. Like, I remember, especially, like, knowing me, bro, I got a lot of gripes about myself, man, you know? Back in the day, like, I don't want to say I wasn't a hype beast, but, you know, one of those people who was like, bro, this song came out, bro. Nah, bro, I showed you that song. Like, one of those niggas,
Yo, I was one of them. I was that with Wayne. Bro. When Wayne came out, I was like, bro, I showed you that first. And you know he didn't. I was like, bro, I've been heard this one. Don't worry. Like,
eventually, like, you just kind of start to develop, like, your own ear. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, because for me... I don't know who it was. It was either like, for a lot of people it was Odd Future. Like Odd Future was kind of like
Odd Future was big back then.
Yeah, and they like crazy. So I think Odd Future was one of the first ones where I was like, oh, okay, this shit's different. And then that just opened my mind to different sub genres or whatever, rap and other shit like that. And then after that, bro, you just like maybe let me not just listen and say it's hype just because niggas say it's hype. Maybe like let me see what I actually feel about the shit and then go from there. And then that's kind of what I'm doing right now.
No, I feel you 100% with that. Like, just music in general, I feel like people just like jump on like what's pop and stuff like that to the point.
It's not like that's bad. It's not as bad.
It's not bad. For the artists, it's good for them because like, bro, I got them ears.
On that track,
at the end of the day, but it's like
the best track right now, numbers wise. Then There's You, right? Is it Then There's You?
Then There's You, yeah, on Spotify. Yeah, that was the best track. And that was my favorite. I remember telling Keenan from the get when we first did the Pray For Us tape. Yeah. I was like, yo, Keenan, I'll be honest with you, I think this is the best track. He's like, bro, I don't know. Like, it's nice. So right he didn't think so. I was like, Keenan, I'm telling you, this is my favorite track. I think this might be it. Yeah. He's like, nah. I was like, bro, like, realistically, like, it's just perfectly made. Like, I don't know what to tell you, you know? Then it hit 100K streams to the point it's just like, bro, like, I had a feeling too.
That shit was going, bro.
It was going,
that shit was
bro.
going.
You know, so it's like, all right.
I can't remember where I hopped in because I feel like I started. I was probably like halfway through. I think you recorded like half of the songs when I started like hanging out, like talking about music videos and shit like that. Cause that's
not even. You came out Misbehave, bro. Because we started with Misbehave first.
Oh yeah, yeah. Because I remember I almost forgot. Yeah. I helped shoot that video.
Yeah, you helped shoot that video.
That was
80 streams on Spotify too. 80K streams, guys. Come on, man.
Just know, bro. It's not a
numbers,
game.
you know. But, yeah.
That was a crazy shoot, bro.
Oh, that's the craziest shoot
that was
we ever did.
Bro, okay, so the shoot. If you haven't seen the video, check the video. But like, it deals with a car crash, fire, and shit. So it's like already it's just like a little bit past like a house party type music video. So just I don't know what I was expecting, but like just random shit kept happening, bro. Like we're driving down the car and we had to get shouts out to Pat. Had to be on the hood of the car from the shit, and it was like
we almost set the forest on fire.
Yeah, bro. Us. And then And then Keaton. Okay. Short story. We had the like a barrel or whatever. Yeah, we tried to control the fire in the barrel.
Yeah, that was it.
And the shit was like it was going or whatever. And then it just got to a point where like, because at first we were like, yo, it needs to be bigger, and we're like, we're going crazy on this shit.
On the pyro, bro. It's like it's mad fun.
And then I just noticed like everybody around, because it was still a good amount of us left, like started getting quiet. It's like, yo, shit's getting kind of big right now, bro. Like this shit's getting kind of big. And then Keaton's like, oh, okay, yo, I'll go get some water. And then he hopped in his car, and then he drove to like a gas station or something.
Quick, like Max or something like that. Grabbed it quick, bro. Because we were shook. We're like, God damn. But
bro.
If the feds came, bro, we're done, bro.
True, I didn't even think of that part.
Yeah, eyes are on me first, then you, then Keenan. You already know how it goes.
Just by the Keenan's light skin, if y'all don't know.
Yeah.
I don't even know. I don't think I qualify in that, but like I'm like in between. So
nah, you black.
Yeah, exactly. So it is what it is. Anyway, so going on that, and then how did you and Keenan link up for Misbehave?
I think we linked up from his it's gonna be awkward, from his ex.
I mean, we're gonna have to cross that bridge when we get there, because she's gonna be on this too, and Keenan's gonna be on this at some point. So
it's gonna all like click perfectly together. Good. But yeah, so that was when I was like, Holly's like, yeah, my boyfriend, my ex-boyfriend makes music. I was like, oh, word.
That's the Holly voice right there.
Nah, it's my white voice. I was like, okay, word. So like, yeah, I'll introduce you to him. I was like, okay. So then we linked. We started sending each other like different types of beats and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Then I was like, yo, I have this one track. I think it'll do good. It's kind of different. And it was going, because at that point, that was actually another point when I was like usually looking at Snapchat and see why people was certain songs and shit that people were listening to. Even at one point back in like Hot 899 and like Jump Radio Station, it was just strictly techno. I don't know if you remember that. That's how much I listened to radio.
I mean, there was like, it's gonna sound like I'm not in touch with EDM, because I'm not in touch with EDM.
No, it's just not being in touch with EDM. It was just like what the radio was playing at that time. It was just mostly EDM.
There was a stretch. I remember. This is a little bit off topic, but I remember my prom. After prom or whatever, and it wasn't like that long after. It was only like a year or two removed that I started working with y'all that I was doing that. But anyway, what was that song from Project X? What was that? Pursuit of Happiness, Kid Cudi remix?
Oh yeah.
No. Bro, when that shit went, bro, people lost their shit, bro. I still love that song.
Not people, guys. He means the white girls. That's what he's talking about.
Oh my god, bro.
God damn it. Damn.
Okay. I'm just gonna say this. Where did this? Okay. I don't even know where this came from, but I love all types of women. But for whatever reason, this is a running thing that I only like white girls, which is I hate beautiful black sisters watching this video. Come on. It's not true. Asian, Indian, whatever type of Will Smith song, Asian, Jamaican, all that shit. Come on, it's not like that. Don't give me a bad rap. But anyway, so it was like, that was basically the start of it. Like, you're hearing this stuff on the radio.
Yeah, I was hearing the stuff in the radio, and then, like, I was like, okay, so, like, right now, what's popular is the techno sound. Yeah. And I was like, okay, let me go in the rap scene. What's popping in the rap scene? Oh, it's the trap shit, just like the whole 808s, doof, you know? 808s. So then I found that beat on, I think it was Beat Fella who had it, the producer. I was like, oh, my God, this is trap. This trap started going. I was like, okay, nice slow trap. Then the techno came to EDM. I was like, oh my God, this is perfect.
Well, yeah, because it does switch.
Yeah, it does switch it. So I was like, okay, for sure doing something. I was like, what track will be good, Misbehave. Yeah. That's what people do on Friday and Saturday. It's just misbehave, have a crazy time, whatever. So I was like, yeah, that's it.
And then like, so you had already told Keenan, like, yo, I got this track, you trying to hop on it? And then, okay, so all right, cool. Yeah. So you worked on that, you got that shit done. and then we go to, because I remember Misbehave was like your track for a minute, but there was definitely a gap between Misbehave and what was the next one that came out after Misbehave?
Misbehave and I think it was truly Dender's You.
Oh, really?
It was Dender's You.
Oh, okay, that's
it was Dender's You.
Those are two crazy songs to go back to back.
That was the back to back to back switch actually. That's crazy.
Yeah, and if you're listening and you haven't, I mean, I'm gonna have all the stuff in the description, so no worries on that. Description on I think I can edit this subscription on. I'm still trying to figure this all out, guys. My bad. I'm just thinking in my head, trying to get the iTunes and everything sorted out. I swear, I'm gonna get this more organized.
You guys just follow me on Spotify, Newlove. That's where you find me. Newlove. That's my real name, by the way.
Yeah. Bro, I can't even spell. I almost want to say Adam's joke about your name. That's actually a fire joke.
It was a fire joke, bro.
I've heard it a gazillion times at this point. Yeah, but it's still a fire joke.
Just a Adam. Yeah.
But then so we got then we got Misbehave. Then There's You. And so what? At Then There's You, was that already we're doing the project?
I think it was after Misbehave, after we seen what we did with Misbehave. We're like, bro, let's do a project. Because our minds were just clicking, every idea. Since that's when you came in. Yeah. And you remember at one point we had just ideas popping.
We were going crazy.
We're going crazy, bro.
I remember, bro.
We're going crazy.
Those basement sessions just coming up with music videos.
Crazy, bro.
Me and Keenan were working on another project that's still, it's not out at all. So I'm just going to keep it on the low for what that is. But we're working on something else. And then he showed me the song for... It wasn't Misbehave. It must have been a different one.
Maybe Boston?
I think it was Boston. So I must have already met you then.
Yeah, you met me from Misbehave. That's when. Then I guess he just showed you Boston, another track.
He must have, I guess. Yeah, that's what it was actually. Yeah. I think I'd already helped on Misbehave, and then he showed me Boston, and then he played it, and I had an idea for it, and I told him that, and he was like, "Oh shit, let me call Newlove." And then after that, we just started working on shit. And
that was crazy. Those ideas, man. I still remember those days were crazy.
Those days were crazy, bro.
Shit was just flowing, bro. Yeah. It's blah, blah, blah. We'll make jokes, laugh, talk shit to each other for a bit.
Yeah, man.
Someone says something stupid.
How many hours, bro? How many hours do you think in that basement?
I can't tell you. I can tell you. It was just flowing.
Yeah, bro.
Every time we linked up, it was just flowing. It's okay, this, that, this, and we just couldn't stop after.
All right, so basically we hit that. And then Pray For Us dropped. That shit was crazy. And then it's Pray For Us, and then goddamn.
I think it was Sex.
And it was Sex. But then when did King come in the picture? I'm pretty sure that's a pretty.
What do you mean?
When did King come in the picture?
Oh, King. Sorry, I thought you said Keenan. I said, oh.
Oh no, I was just saying about King. Unless I don't know if you wanna disclose.
Yeah, guys, I got a son.
That's what it is.
He's 15 months. Kingdom, because that's the new king in town.
Yeah,
But yeah, he came in the picture. No, he's not. Nice shot. He was born June 4th, actually.
Word.
Yeah.
So then because honestly, I feel like it got kind of crazy after that. It was me. I think I was switching jobs and shit, a lot of shit going on, and then you with King, that was crazy, and then Keenan moved to Toronto.
Yeah,
that's
bro,
crazy.
Actually, there's mad shit going on.
Yeah, so literally, it was crazy for that time, and now it's I think, at least for what I see, it's all right, shit was crazy. Now it's organizing and starting to do shit again and stuff like that, yeah. But man, fuck. I feel like we definitely hit the majority of the biography section of the podcast. That's another thing, it's early. So I'm super down to do the biography, and I'm glad we just split into random conversation shit now. But eventually, I'm trying to have it progress to where it's different segments and shit like that. Obviously, there's another thing,
So I'm definitely coming back for these segments. Come on, that's
of course,
crazy.
Bro. Yeah, I'm gonna have you back on. I'm gonna have everyone in the first couple. I'm definitely gonna have back on pretty soon and I appreciate everyone who's down to come out and support and be on the podcast while I'm still figuring shit out. Yeah. So, right now, I just got goddamn list of shit that I'm just trying to get into right now. Oh fuck! All right. Here's one actually. Before we talk NBA, we got some shit to talk about. NBA.
I don't like your hat,
bro. You can say whatever you want, bro. Your nigga was crying, bro.
I don't like
Left the court.
I don't like your keychains. I don't like whatever you have down there, bro.
Tears. Oh yeah, it's Raptors everything, bro. You already know. Champions of the world.
Anyways, what you got before that?
I'm gonna beat you again this year, but it's all good.
We'll see. Anyways,
but yeah, before we go into that, because another reason I want to do this podcast is to kind of get into so people understand how things get started in terms of getting shows and shit and how that process works. For you, I wasn't at the first show you did, was I?
No, I don't think so.
No. Maybe? No.
I think so.
The first one I went to was People.
Yeah, you were there.
That was it?
That's for sure. Okay. Yeah, you were there.
So, like, honestly, and shouts out to People, because People did that. That show was good. Bro.
Yeah, it was you know, that show.
I mean, it was pretty good. Like, I came in, I was just like a videographer or whatever. Yeah. They brought me drinks, so I was like,
oh, yeah.
All right, well.
The audio was
treat
iffy.
Me nice.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, shout out to him. I don't know who he is, but
No, I'm talking about the audio.
Oh, the audio.
Yeah.
I thought you said, all right, anyway.
Yeah, I remember the drinks, so.
Mm-hmm. So they brought out drinks to everybody, and they were just pouring it out. We got honestly spoiled with some good shows off the start.
100% we did.
I'm not gonna, because like obviously you're gonna have a couple shows that aren't great, but like
we had some horrible shows.
Yeah.
Holy
I'm not trying to put anybody on blast. I'm not trying to do it all. I'm not,
insane,
bro. But like, yeah, that's your cue. Oh shit! Let me check what we're doing for time. Oh yeah, we're flowing, bro. We're fucking flowing. Yeah. So yeah, but like, what with shows and shit, like, what is the I don't know. What's the approach you know, like if for someone who's just starting, like how do they get a show? What should they do when they first get a show? Like those kind of things.
To me, it starts with like everyone will tell you, it starts with connections, being out, going out to certain shows, and also like it's what your social media is doing, being super active on social media and things like that. Mm-hmm. And like I feel like that's where you could get shows when you're well known and like people will like and people liking your music. That's the number one thing. I think it's like figure out your sound first before anything. I don't think releasing music from the get-go, that could either make it or break it for you, because you'll be like, oh, it's not really a good sound. I'm out, you know? Or like you find your sound later and people are just like, nah, nigga, we already listened to your shit. It was
gave
whack.
You a shot,
you know what I mean? So it's like, that's what to make it or break it. So it's like, make sure you find your sound right away. If not, like don't release music. Just take your time and just record low-key. And put it out low key.
Work on your shit before you just drop it, you know?
Because I know people get hungry off one release. They're like, oh my God, I think they liked it. But it could be fake replies. People saying, yeah, they like it, but really they don't, you know? Because some numbers don't talk.
100%, man.
Like, you're looking at numbers like, damn, I thought this person liked it. Damn, I don't know, bro.
And then it's just different. The way people are building like followings now, all that shit is different. Mm-hmm. Like, you just see like authentic fans versus it's the whole thing about the slow build versus the quick build and all that shit. Because who was talking about it recently? I don't know. It could have been I think it was Tory Lanez. Yeah, I don't know where I had it. If I can find it, I'll throw it up on the screen or whatever on the YouTube video, you know. But he was just talking about like each release he got, he was just trying to get a little bit better and get a little bit more buzz each time. Okay. So like someone dropped something way up here, like he dropped the first thing right here, right? And it's like he knows where he's got to get to. Mm-hmm. The next time he drops, he gets a little bit higher. He gets a little bit higher, and then eventually he's on the same like level. Yeah. But then like let's say both of them take like a 3-month, 4-month, 5-month break, right? One person who just was popped off quickly and whatever takes a big break. They're down here.
100%.
You know, like this person takes a big break. They're either the same, a little bit lower, or like, basically that's. So it's like that difference is huge. So definitely
that's like at it with like you gotta really look at like that's basically what Drake was doing. But Drake was like one of the smartest, so because Drake like to be still like relevant in the game is like this guy came in the game.
Yeah, it's insane, bro. If you think about like even how much like he's changed, bro.
I was listening to his old shit. I'm like from now to then. It's like God damn.
Crazy.
But then he's smart though, because like he sees rappers that are about to pop off. He's like, let me help them too.
Yeah,
let me hop on a feature with them. So he's always staying relevant and to the next artist, and that's why he is never gonna go away anytime soon.
That's so true, bro. He's always with that. Yeah, he's actually. Yeah, I didn't really.
That's
think
all.
He's definitely smart.
That's his game.
I remember he was on the Versace remix. Yeah. Crazy. Yeah. And of course Migos, you know what it is. But like Migos was gonna be big regardless. You know, I don't think Drake thing, don't get me wrong, help. I think they're gonna be big regardless.
Yeah, but I think the Bad and Bougie track was the one that just took them through the roof.
Bad and Bougie was that
was the one that was like now people are gonna know these guys for sure.
Yeah. I remember when Donald Glover shouted them out at one of the award shows. Yeah,
it was a Grammy Emmys.
That one was
it was Emmys because he won the award for Atlanta.
TV.
Yeah, for Atlanta. Yeah. So it was Emmys.
So that's when that shit popped off. But yeah, honestly, like to summarize, the basis of it is like just try and get yourself for whatever you're trying to get yourself into. Try and get yourself as prepared as you can be beforehand.
Yes.
Because 100% you're gonna be asked when you start.
Yeah.
Like
make it or break it.
You know, well, not even that. Like it's just basically raising your floor. You know what I mean? So if you prepare better, your floor is going to be here, and then you have the chance to grow here.
Yeah.
But like if your floor is here, people are already happy with it, but you can get better or whatever. You know? So it's like, because even with like podcasting and like this shit, like I try to like start myself up like as high as I can for the floor. Like decent setup, like location good. Yeah. Shout out to the location, but I'm not getting sponsors. So
it's just
it's
crazy.
nice.
You guys got to come check this out. They got a bistro bar, bro.
We got a lot of stuff in here. It's super nice. I love the space. Can't shout out because I'm not getting sponsored, but love the space. It's really great. If you want to shout out, sponsor the boy down the line. Anyway. Yeah, so like get the equipment, get everything set up as best I can. I'm trying to get the segments in. I didn't get them in time for you, I apologize, but I'm gonna have you back on. So
no, it's all good. I'll be back on for sure, bro.
Yeah. So that stuff, and then so even when I was doing my YouTube videos, I could have started recording on a phone, and I thought about recording on a phone. I'm like, I don't want to record on a phone. This camera that I have, I'm pretty sure I shot my very first YouTube video on this camera here. Yeah, bro, and it cost me. I remember I wasn't telling people how much it cost me because I was embarrassed to say, but it cost me at least $500 at least. And back then, bro, I don't know if you guys were the broke kid in school, man. I was always the broke kid in school, bro.
Oh, bro. Every brother was. Come on.
No, it's true. It's true.
Bro, every time I hit lunchtime, I'm going to our white folks. Yo, come on, stop playing. Grab me that poutine, bro. Yeah, a little bit more cheese.
But the thing is different because the high school I went to was more white. I want to say it was definitely more white populated.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Where'd you go to again?
Trinity.
God damn.
Yeah, bro.
But Trinity had mad hoes, though.
Yeah, but...
Yeah, listen, Holy Trinity was known for all the hoes, bro. You guys had all the white hoes.
That's what everyone says.
You guys had
outside
all the niggas
says.
in the West, bro, to be like, yo, Holy Trinity's like, yo, they got barrels, bro. I'm telling you.
But this is the thing. I'm broke. The other dude is like, yeah, I just got a car, 14. I can't drive it yet, but you can come sit in it after school.
Bro, welcome to Canada, bro. I'm
man.
I went to St. Paul's, though. It was more white people than your average type. So
yeah. But anyway, yeah. So I just felt like I was broke kid in school. So $500 for a camera was so much to me at the time. But anyway, I invested in that. I wrote a bunch of sketches, and I think did I release any before I went to Brock? No, I think I released. So I went away for school, and even my roommates can probably vouch for. I had a notebook full of sketches, raps, a bunch of stuff, and I was if anyone came in and saw, I remember one time I had it open, and my roommate saw it. I just turned, swiped, and knocked that shit across the room and just act like nothing happened, bro.
What you got porn or something?
Nah, bro. I was just no one could see this shit it's not ready. So it's that, getting it ready before you can launch. And even now, I look at that video, I haven't watched any of those videos in a long time. That's another video I'm about to do. I'm gonna do some type of video where I watch my old
reaction to your old videos. That should be funny,
bro.
It's gonna be cringy, bro. I'm telling you
it's so bad. It's so bad.
I know those ones, bro.
It's so bad. And even you, I kind of want to sometimes I want to take them down, but it's nah, I can't.
Yeah.
That shows the progress. You know what I mean?
See the progress, yeah.
But yeah, just get your shit ready. The whole thing with shows, get your shit ready, and just be ready for the unexpected. Connect and be ready for the unexpected. Check the time forward. Oh, yeah, we're flying. We're doing good. When did we start? Do you know when we started? I should have marked that shit. Check the time on that.
We're about to be at 40 minutes.
40 minutes? Okay, cool. So we have time to do NBA, and then we'll wrap up and shit.
NBA, yeah. So tell me what you got.
Okay, so NBA. I don't know if this is a segment. I was thinking about making this a segment. I don't know what y'all think. Y'all can let me know. Maybe a hoop minute or a hoop.
A hoop minute, yeah. I feel like people know their hoops for sure. Do that,
yeah,
100%.
So hoop minute, NBA season started right now. So people aren't going to hear this podcast until October. So by the time it comes out, the NBA season has started.
Yeah.
But this is preseason.
Yeah.
So bearing any crazy injuries or whatever, just take that in mind when we're talking about the teams right now. As they are constructed, everybody's healthy except Durant and Klay Thompson.
Yeah.
Basically, I think.
Yeah.
Eastern Conference.
76ers.
You got 76ers.
76ers.
See, this is where I got a problem. They're going to be good. They're going to be good. I'm not sure. Nothing that they've done can show me that they're better than last year at all.
76ers.
Okay, how are they better than the Bucks?
So this is why they're better than the Bucks.
I thought this dude was just going to say 76ers again, I swear.
First of all, we upgraded our wing defense, guys. So we let go of J.J. Redick. Okay,
That's true.
You guys are crying like threes. We do not need the threes, okay? Why are we gonna have someone who's costing us?
You got Ben Simmons now. You don't need the threes,
exactly.
man.
Why are we costing like someone who's playing trash ass defense? Listen, Boston was always dogging us because of JJ Redick. They seen the mismatch, they attacked him. But now on Josh Richardson,
yeah, they used to do that.
That is not happening.
100%.
On Ben Simmons, not happening.
Okay, defense is gonna be
Al Horford,
good.
Not happening.
Defense is gonna be good.
Joel Embiid.
Okay, yeah, okay. And I will say this: getting rid of JJ Redick, great move. If anybody's seen him in preseason, he looks old, man, and I feel for him. He's like 35 something. He looks old in preseason right now.
He looks good.
What do you mean, JJ Redick?
I was watching preseason. He still looks good.
Bro, I just saw him, bro. He was trying to do his pump fake 1-2 dribble in and take the shot. No, he's slow. He doesn't have that anymore.
No, he still has it, bro.
No.
Now one season's not gonna make him lose it like that. Bro, it's the system.
No,
He's in
bro,
a different. The 76ers system, the way they're setting him up was 10 times better than how Alvin Gentry's setting him up.
You're watching the games?
Bro, come on, Reddit streams, baby. Come on.
You can be on Reddit streams, bro. I'm on Link Pass, bro. I need that crispy, clear HD.
Oh, yeah. You know I got my bootlegs. That's why I can't expose right there. My shit.
All that shit's all locked out, bro.
I got my bootleg. You already know that.
Okay, so this is what I'm gonna say. Losing Jimmy Butler though, insanely big. That's huge.
But then again, we got Josh Richardson for that. At the end of the day. I don't understand. It's like, so you guys, no, because this is what you guys are saying. You guys saying Jimmy Butler's everything and everything. Do you guys still forget that we have Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid? Like, that's the thing. You guys are like, yo,
you're actually,
because you guys always bring
really delusional.
No, because you always bring up like Jimmy Butler. It's like we still have a
it's
24.
It's the mental part of it.
24-year-old Joel Embiid, 24-year-old
baby. He's literally too
Ben
young.
Simmons.
Ben Simmons is mentally weak.
They're not mentally weak. After that playoff,
Joel Embiid was crying.
But they need that experience, bro. I don't understand. Like, what do you want? Everyone goes through that.
They need that experience.
They got the experience.
Show me the Kobe crying clips. Show me that. Pull up the LeBron crying clips, bro. Show me those.
Because Joel Embiid knows that he let his team down. We're able to go to that finals 100%. That finals, that ring that the Raptors are about to get opening day, that was for us. I'm telling you this right now, bro. Like, come on,
but you didn't get it, though.
We didn't get it at the end of the day. And it was Joel Embiid's fault, and he knows that, bro. If Joel Embiid was healthy, bro, I didn't want to.
Okay, so that's the thing. It's like healthy, and this is what I think happened with him. He was out of shape, which caused the injuries to be 10 times worse. So when you're not in shape, sickness lasts 10 times longer. Like, all that shit. Like, I'm trying to get in better shape. I've been getting in better shape since, like, last year this time, and I had a cold that lasted literally, like, a month. Same cold hits me this year, and I swear it's the same cold, like, 2 days gone. I've been eating better. I swear, if this dude just stopped eating like 4 burgers on the plane before the game, 3 in the locker room, 2 on the floor, 1 when he takes a shit, like, bro, it'll be better. I promise you, man. But I still don't believe he's gonna do any of that.
What do you mean?
People are saying he lost weight. He still looks chunky, bro.
He lost weight. He looks thin. Bro,
He looks chunky, bro.
What league pass do you have? Like, what kind of TV you have, bro?
Mine's just like the regular.
No, bro. Everyone knows he lost weight. He's moving quicker. Do you not watch the game?
I watched the game.
Bro,
he
you're
looks exactly
wildin'.
the same.
No.
Maybe a little bit.
Nah, don't now.
But he hasn't lost enough weight where like 1-2 nights at Shake Shack can't get it all right back, bro. He's still at that phase where he can get it back with a bad week, bro. I promise you.
Let's not forget he's an African brother, bro. They'll forever be be big and strong, bro. At the end of the day.
Okay, cool. We can bring out
anyways,
facts. But anyway, yeah.
Philadelphia 76ers are number 1 in the Eastern Conference, guys.
That's what he says.
And are going to the finals against.
It's tough, I don't know.
I don't know.
It's like fun, but it's like tough. I kind of do like having a team like Golden State that like everyone's trying to knock off. I like that to some extent. You know what I mean?
They're getting knocked off.
Oh no, yeah, like they're gone now.
They're done. Yeah,
no, but I'm saying like I don't mind there being a super team in the league like a Miami or Golden State. You know,
I don't like that. The 2 stars thing is amazing right now.
I like it too.
This is really going to be one of the greatest seasons in NBA, bro. 100%.
I hope so. I actually really liked last year. I thought last year was dope.
Yeah, it was okay. Moments. We lost LeBron. It was sad. We didn't get to see LeBron in the playoffs. So sad. It wasn't.
We lost Kevin Durant at the end too.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it was okay.
Yeah, it was alright.
Yeah, it wasn't the best.
I mean, for me, I was loving every minute of it. There were so many good moments for me.
So Raptors got lucky at the end of the day.
Raptors
with the injuries, you guys got lucky. And for the Raptors fans who say that Kawhi did not bring them the championship, it was a team effort. up.
Okay, so
Shut
Kawhi
up.
did bring us a championship, but he couldn't have done it if our guys were if our players played like the way they played in the Philly series, in the end of Milwaukee series, and Golden State.
Kawhi was
won.
busting his at the end of the
Yeah.
day.
Okay, yes.
If it wasn't for
Yes.
Kawhi, that's all I want to hear.
This is what you're
This
saying.
is what you guys tell me. You guys are saying like,
oh my
yeah,
gosh,
yeah,
I
I
don't
know
know how to
Kawhi,
end this
but
goddamn
let's not
podcast,
forget
bro.
let's not forget the players too. Okay, yeah, we know that, but if Kawhi was not there,
Yeah.
you guys will not win the chip.
You're only saying this because you're a 76ers fan, so you're watching the Raptors role players in that series. In that series, I was yelling at the TV, bro. I'm like, what? Everyone was garbage.
I'm just saying. No,
Okay.
even Milwaukee, bro. Kawhi was balling.
Of course. I'm not saying that he
Golden
wasn't.
State ball. So like, I just want you Raptors fans to know, like, bro, without Kawhi, you guys wouldn't win the chip. That's it. That's all you have to say.
Oh, I can agree with that. What do you, I'm trying to say
So
that we would've
say
won
that to the
chip.
mic. Say that to all the Raptors fans and that mic right now.
Bro, just to let you know, Jeremy Lin, world champion. Pat McCaw, world champion. Eric Moreland, world champion. Jody Meeks, world champion, bro. That's all I gotta say. End the fucking podcast, bro.
And
There we go. That's it, bro. That's it. I don't even got the segments, man. Wait till I get the segments in this bitch.
solid podcast still,
It's gonna be lit.
I'm just hot off the NBA topic right now, bro.
Oh, wait. Yeah, don't end that real quick. I forgot we got a... Did you turn off any of the cameras? No. All right, cool. 'Cause I forgot we're supposed to plug shit like Instagram and shit. I got shit to plug too. So
you guys should apply.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
you already kind of said your IG, but
Yeah,
go
you
ahead.
guys can find me on IG, Newlove ADJ, Twitter, Newlove ADJ. I'm crazy on Twitter, bro.
Yeah.
Evan hates me on Twitter. He be
Yeah,
talking shit
it's
to me about my
ridiculous.
NBA shit, but I don't care. I think I'm right.
Really quick, this dude said the New York Knicks can be like the Detroit Bad Boys.
Yes, they can.
Bro. Okay. Well, I don't have time for this.
No.
on the podcast, bro. I don't
You know
have
what?
time. I don't have time.
Did you not see how Marcus Morris hit the ball at whatever the dude?
He did one stupid. He hit the ball off the head. Doesn't make him. They're not the Bad Boys.
No, but even Marcus Morris in the interviews like, why you do that? It's like he said it's because like I want to make sure these guys know we're not playing this year. Bro, they have dogs on that
They can
team.
do that and keep winning 15 games,
I'm
bro.
telling you this right now. Right now. We could put $50 right now. New York Knicks are going to the playoffs 8 or 7 seed.
Give me, bro. This is on camera. This is the dumbest thing you've ever done.
8 or 7 seed.
Got you. That's money. $50,
$50. I'm telling you this right now, guys. New York Knicks.
bro.
New York Knicks 100%. 100%.
Okay, I gotta plug some shit. Oh my god.
100%. Brother, you hear
You're
this?
off your shit, bro. He's not on your side, bro. He was with you at the beginning because he's trying to be nice. You're a guest. He's trying to be nice, but now, bro, you're talking crazy shit. All right. So things to plug really quick. We're gonna have a segment on the show called Gas My Stats. So we already kind of did it. It's gonna be a lot better by the time I get it figured out.
Yes, sir.
But we're gonna have guests are gonna be showing their Instagram and all that shit. But if you're watching the podcast or listening on iTunes, you can also send us your Instagram and we can put it on the show and we'll rate that shit. And you know if your Instagram is popping, you know it's all gonna be all up. But just
Yes,
know if it's lacking, we might say a couple things. It's just how it is. It's convenience. Don't even get mad at me.
Damn.
Throw the lob on Instagram. I just made that account today. Hopefully by the time this comes out, I already have some posts on there. So I'm saying this shit.
I'm about to throw you
hoping-
mad lobs on Sunday. I'm gonna tell you this right now, bro. Sunday's gonna be
I
pop.
don't even need the laws, but I appreciate it, bro. It's gonna be a vibe. It's gonna be a fucking
Light-skinned
movie.
niggas always think they're the shit. I just never understand.
Bro,
Like,
I just know what to do. But anyway, throw the lob Instagram and Twitter at ShayGoon _ for me on IG and Twitter. And then if we have more like interactive like segments on our shit, like it's probably gonna be through Twitter or Instagram that we're gonna be getting the response and stuff. And then we're still looking to. There's another thing. I already talked to Jamil about this. We're still looking to add to the staff here at Throw the Lob Podcast. Shouts out to Jamil.
big shout out, big shout out.
You know? But we're looking, because really quickly, so some people have said they want to help. There are actually a few people. Shout out to Cassie who said she was really trying to help, but there's no way she can do it because she lives in Kingston, and I feel like that was pretty obvious. But shouts out to Cassie, love you. She really wanted to be a part, but we still looking to fill a couple spots. So I'm sure there's some way to reach out, and then you can fill those spots. But yeah, that's all I have to say. This nigga's crazy.
You know what? Let's also throw the lob to Evan's barber, yo, because his goatee don't connect.
I didn't want it to connect.
Yo, we out.
Tell me this camera looks. I'm looking.